everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. I just wanted to do a video today of things that I got from Sephora and Walmart. Valentine's Day is coming up, so my husband let me get a few makeup items that I've been really wanting. And so I wanted to share them with you guys because they are amazing products, or at least some of them are amazing products, and I wanted to make sure and get it out there and give kind of like my first impressions / review of everything. But first, real quick, if you are not a subscriber to my channel, go ahead and click below. There should be a red button that says subscribe, and then that way you will be a subscriber to my channel. And if you want to get notifications as to when I have a new video, right next to it is a bell, and you just click on the bell and it says notify me when I have a new video. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I said Sephora, but I really meant Ulta. I went to Ulta. There's not really a Sephora near me. The closest one is in a mall, like the JCPenney is in a mall, and it's a lot smaller than a normal Sephora. So Ulta is kind of like what I have access to. So that's where I went to get my stuff. I'm going to start with, well, let's see. First product I got is nothing huge deal, but it's these cute little beauty blenders. They're in the egg shape, and they're the Ulta brand. I've been wanting some of these for, there's glare. I've been wanting some of these for a while, because there's larger ones, and they can get pretty precise, but for the under eye, it's just easier to maneuver and get into the fine lines with a smaller beauty blender. So I wanted to pick these up, and they were only a couple dollars at Ulta. So I'm really excited about these. So when I was at Ulta, I hadn't planned on buying this. It's on my makeup wish list, but I talked to my husband and he gave me the go ahead as an early Valentine's Day present, and it is the perfect gift. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. This palette is raved about by any YouTuber, and I just had to have it. I'd say if there's one eyeshadow palette that you have to have in your collection that is so versatile and so wearable on any occasion, it would be this palette. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open up the palette to show you kind of what it looks like. The front of it, well, actually the whole case is like velvet, and it's so soft. And whoops, that was a brush. And a paper to hold all the stuff in. But okay, so look and see how beautiful this is. This can do so many different looks. It can go neutral, it can go smoky eye, date night, every day. So that's kind of the reason I wanted this palette. But more than that, I know the quality is so amazing for these shadows, and that's all I've heard. I don't know that I've ever heard a bad review of this eyeshadow palette, and that's a lot. That's saying a lot. So I'm not going to swatch all of them, but I did want to swatch a few. So you have, let's see, so there's 4, 7, I don't know, there's about 10 matte shades, and then 4 shimmer shades. And I've honestly, the shimmers, I've never felt a pigment quite like it. It's so soft. I can't even explain to you how soft the powder is. It's like if you were, I don't know, powdered sugar. That's kind of like how soft it is. So I'm going to swatch a couple of these for you. I'm going to do it on the back of my hand here. So you can see I didn't even really like rub my finger hard or anything, and it picked up so much pigment. So, and here I'm going to do, this is called Love Letter. I've heard this is like everybody's favorite.
Mom, can have a cookie?
All right, so there's the love letter, and you can just see how beautiful they are, and they're very blendable, but at the same time, they don't come off. They don't like blend completely off, which is my number one pet peeve with eyeshadows, is that you have to build and build and build to get the original color, or you have to use a setting spray or eye primer or something, or a shadow base underneath just to get that color. And then if you do get it, it blends off, like right off. So it's really hard to find shadows that go on like they look in the case and you get the color quality that's in the box. So I wanted to show you. I'm just going to do one. I'm going to do this one called, I'm going to do this one called Primavera. It is so beautiful. I'm just going to kind of like swipe it. Isn't that so pretty? I'm trying to see if I can get closer. There we go. Honestly, my sister and I were talking and we were saying that we might use that for like highlight, like a highlighter. But it can also be used on the inner corners of your tear ducts, you know, and all over. Use it, especially for cut creases. I think I'm going to do a cut crease with this, but I'm so in love with this palette. I'm so thankful to my husband for letting me buy it. Because I'm probably going to use it every day. All right, next thing that I got was from Ulta was this. This is something I just had to have. I need it. I need it and I need it. It's the IT Cosmetics by Pores Poreless Finish Airbrush Powder. I have been wanting this for so long because, like, not that I'm that old, but as you age, the more wear and tear that goes under your skin, the less you clean it, and I never cleaned it very much until recently. Your pores just grow and grow and grow. And it's really unattractive, especially when you try and do makeup and it doesn't like settle into the pores. And then if it does, it clogs your pores and it's just a mess. So I tried this out at Ulta and I was just blown away. I'm like, I can't even tell that I have pores anymore. My skin is so smooth. And I did try the pressed powder, but it was not as effective as the loose powder. I'm going to open it up so you can kind of see what it looks like. But it comes in this nice little container. And then I'm not going to take it has this little puff with it. And then inside is holes and you like shake it off into the lid and then use it from there. I'm not going to do that today because it'll probably go everywhere. But the lady said that she's had hers for like 5 months, and she's the lady that was at the store. She says she's had hers for 5 months and it's still going strong. So I'd say that's pretty good for a product. And I can't wait to do my makeup with it. I'm going to take a picture later today after my makeup's done and show you guys how cool it is. Okay, a couple of like really simple products, all from there's one e.l.f. product, so I'll do that one first. I just picked up this e.l.f. Waterproof eyeliner for $1 because I lost my liquid liner, which is Stila, so honestly it's not going to compare with Stila, but I did use it and I was pretty impressed. I'm going to do it on this hand, but excuse me because this is my left hand, so we'll see. But so you can see how precise it gets, and that's pretty impressive. It says it's waterproof, and I'm gonna call bullshit on that because it's not. It's not waterproof. However, if you let it dry and you like rub on it, it's not coming off. But if you get water on it, it'll probably come off. That's what I say. But for $1, cool. I got these two inner rim liners from Wet n Wild. They were so cheap. I got them not because I felt like I could wear them all the time or even out anywhere, but there was a specific eye look that I wanted to do, and it needed a blue liner, and so I got the green one just to go with it. Or not with it. I'm not going to wear them at the same time, but, you know, just got to. All right, and then a while back I had gotten all these, whoa, that looks green. To me, it looks blue, and in the camera it looks green. But I got this nail polish for $1 because I don't do nail polish very much, so if I'm going to do it, I prefer I didn't spend a lot, I guess. And then my girls can use it also. I feel like the camera is kind of out of focus. Anyway, last thing from Wet n Wild, I just got another pair of lashes. They're just a different, like, thickness. Not great lashes, but good for practice because I need the practice. And I did get one more product, but it's not from Ulta or Sephora. It was an online purchase, and it was something that YouTube made me buy. I think I'm going to do a video sometime soon about products that YouTube made me buy. I've seen a lot of people do it, but it's just so funny. There are just things that I've bought just specifically because somebody on YouTube said it was so good, and YouTube made me buy it. So what it is the Morphe eyeshadow palette. It's a collab with Kathleen Lights. She's my favorite YouTuber, and I love her so much. And she has this beautiful palette that she picked the colors, and then she's used it to make certain eye looks, and I'm like, I have to have it. And surprisingly enough, it was only $15. And I'm like, that's so cool. $15 for eyeshadows. Heck yeah. And shipping was fast, and it came so well packaged. I was just really impressed by Morphe and how well they did. Hopefully this one doesn't. Okay, so here are the colors. I fell in love with it because it's so perfect for my hazel eyes, because you have browns and these kind of bronze sienna colors, and then a green. You have greens down here, and that's just going to go so perfectly with my eyes and make them pop, which I always have a problem with because my eyes are so small. And I'm just so excited. And I thought the quality might not be as good as like my Modern Renaissance palette, but honestly, it's so good. And I know I never have room. I hate doing swatches. Sorry, that came out looking a little dirty because I had something else on there, but look how pretty it is. It's just this perfect green teal color. So I cannot wait to do some looks with this. Oh, and it also has a matte black and a highlighting shade right here. So it's, you can do everything with this palette. I'm just so excited. So excited. Thank you, Kathleen. And thank you, Morphe. Yay. So that is about it for the video. That's all that I got. I just wanted to share it with you guys, and that's it. Oh, I'm going to be doing more videos throughout the week because I have a lot to do, but I'm also heading to New York today. I'm leaving today. I'm not going to New York City, but I'm going to Niagara Falls, and it's my first time to the state of New York, so I'm really excited, and I'm going to be vlogging a lot of that trip. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.